All right, hi everyone. All right. Okay, hi everyone. This is Daisy here. Um, that's fine. I wanted to go ahead and do an update. I wanted to also let you guys know that it was something on Google Chrome that they were doing to get to my YouTube. So I may actually just like switch over the browser that I'm using because YouTube is getting a lawsuit. That's enough. I think that's evidence for them to instantly put my account. When you put like a lawsuit, they have to put your account in something just to like prove and show that they haven't been creating tampering and shit like that. So remember, they made a copy of my YouTube to have like Russians and pedophiles playing with my YouTube to be in and out of my computer and phone. And now a bunch of white people in tech are scrambling because they just found out that their name is on a big ass list for restraining orders. Okay, so I want to give you a few more names. So Number Barn, their entire team, and I'm taking my number out of there today. And then a man named Yannick Leskier, Sucking Fucking Your Family, Israel. And then a man named Nick Holvik. All of them are on that list for being on the restraining order. There is like a restraining order that list, and it's like one order, and then their names keep on getting like uploaded to it. Daniel Yule, all of it. Okay, cool. Yeah, and if the Indians are not like careful, they're gonna end up getting deported in mass because Cyborgia officially today has just been like blocked in the workforce. No longer can they have HR positions. They can't be hiring managers, none of that. And I did want to say that there's a man at Sutter Health that's like involved in this white supremacist group, and he's finding out that he's one of the ones that's getting fired. They have to. Okay, cool. So this whole thing that they were doing on my YouTube, making it seem like people are not watching her YouTube. No one knows about this. So they can go around making it seem like they didn't molest a bunch of kids and start a huge explosion of violence in the hood. But where did it come from? Okay, because remember, people are still watching this. And people still have access to certain technologies that they don't know that they have. And then people in their group are telling. Okay, cool. But then at the same time, you can't hide this dual ingestion stream that keeps on popping up. It's like a notice that keeps on popping up on my page that they're playing games with the subnet. So remember, there is supposed to be a total turning off of that virtual reality, and it started yesterday. And then Matt Haney and all them got on meth and crack, and it's like a mix of meth, crack, and heroin. They think it's like a limitless pill, and then they went to get on the computer, and instantly somebody got arrested. Instantly somebody got arrested. Several people got their bank account closed, and also too about crypto. That's dead. So you guys, crypto's officially dead for us. So they can go trade as much as they want. They can pump tokens as much as they want, but they're finding something out about that crypto and money laundering. Okay, so let's go ahead and I have a few updates for you guys. Some major things have been going on in the media while they've been playing games. Okay, right. That's the tantrum that they're throwing because they got hit with magic because they're molesting kids. Right, you're molesting kids and you're playing games. And also, too, there's something I'm not going to mention just yet. I'm not going to mention it at all. I'm just going to let the investigators keep on watching what's going on in their phone, watching how they're playing with different animals and aquatic beings, so that you can slowly come in and be like, so that's what you're doing with black and brown children. And then that whole entire case can get closed within an instant, and there's no need to fully or further investigate. Okay, good. So, we're making things go faster. It's actually helping in the long run for things to go faster. Okay, just be very careful, right? When you fucking your family and like you're displaying that with your mental health. And then you're getting like certain policies and legislations passed overnight under the table via ex parte, etc. Okay, cool. So here, Air Force colonel shot dead. Remember I told you about those little boys that they set on fire? That was the Ecuadorian military that did that. Yeah, Merck had her hand in that. That was the thing. It wasn't just like some random attack. It was the government that did that to harass black people. Like, oh, you guys think that you have this code and that. Okay. And that's the danger of playing with schizophrenics, right? That's what you get because you're playing with schizophrenics and then you're bringing them to my channel and then you're trying to like sell me off to different groups so that you can try to hide what the fuck you did. Also, remember, Matt Haney started Palestine in my Facebook. He started Palestine by playing in my Facebook 3 times because they were getting into certain people's phones and finding out about information that they shouldn't have. That's the danger of my Facebook. He started a big ass hood war with the Spanish community playing in my Facebook. He started a huge war with the Nigerian community playing in my Facebook, right? There's like a huge danger in people identifying my Facebook and him as a middle point between all these like world catastrophes. That's like what's at stake here for him to get dragged out of his house and killed like that. And I let the state of California know this morning, if this continues, I'm going to be taking extreme measures to like implement physical action. I let the state of California know your biometrics are in different autopsy reports. Your entire group got exposed with this having sex in your family. You got exposed. Okay, Kevin McCarthy, Scrivener, a lot of different politicians, they got exposed. They have sex in their family. They make videos with their kids and shit like that to play. They got caught. Okay, so now it's out. Okay, go be careful. This man, Matthew Farrell, died in a plane crash. Shouldn't have been issued because they're playing. So just remember, I'm still uploading every single license plate, every single car, every single person that follows me. Your face is getting put into your face and your license plate is getting put into a spreadsheet. Okay. Also, some people are not realizing there's a frequency scanner on my phone, right? So it's not for everybody. It's like the feds are watching it. It's like, oh, when people are following me, they watch in the virtual reality, and I say, hey, this person right here, and they pick up their frequency. And 8 people just realized like what just happened because there was a mass arrest of 2 people last night. They did like a mass sweep, and then 2 of their people got arrested. Why are you doing that? So when you follow me, don't worry, I'm gonna get you followed, okay? So let's play that game. You could put it on my laptop too, and then pick up the frequency for this entire block. And somebody just now found out that the police really were not playing with them, and then somebody's finding out that the police are planning something. Like, okay, there's something going on where the police are setting up the karmic. Cool. I have some pictures of the light show. They had this for All Star Weekend. I just wanted to show you guys one of them. It's pretty dope over the bridge. So, anyways, you don't have money and you're getting sued left and right because you think that you're like doing something white supremacist groups. Also, somebody found out the worst. Like, oh, really? People are like plotting this. That 317. Okay, everyone's involved. They're like plotting something. Okay, yeah, because you're stupid. You're a very ignorant, delusional human being to think that everything was going to stop because you don't have anything. That's not how the world works. You've tried that before. So remember, slavery is not what people thought it was. It was constantly a battle, constantly a fight, constantly destruction, right? So that's how this whole thing is going with the book with Mr. Redpath, because people are finding out a different history. Okay, cool. Because remember, Ida B. Wells, yeah, we had our businesses, we had this, we had that. That was like the problem. Like people kept on coming over here. Cool. Somebody was arrested in connection to Too Short's brother, his murder. Okay, be careful who you like arrest to make it seem like, okay, well, we're doing this and doing that because everyone knows what they were doing. So go find all those missing little girls in Oakland. Oh, by the way, there was an article. Yeah, Latifah Simon got hit instantly over this. There was like a news article about Black and Missing in Oakland. I have the article. And how several little girls, about 20 little girls went missing in Oakland for, okay, they will code for us. And then that bitch will approve this and that because she'll see this and that. And then she'll have to because she'll be like, okay, I'm putting the kids in danger. It's not us, it's her. All of you guys are going to end up getting killed. That's what happened to Too Short's brother. That's why he got killed. Okay, cool. Also, there's people uploading people to virtual reality. Upload Too Short, upload Mr. Fab, upload all of them until they stop this week. And upload Matt Haney again because they have a different platform. Okay, cool. Also, too, NASA's finding out that they have to turn off that satellite, period. And they know exactly what's going to come next. Oh, okay. I don't know. People knew about the spectrum bands. Yeah, people know what the fuck you're doing. So there's something going on where you can pick up frequency modulation, like digital signal processing. You can pick up on the cell towers around, like what they would call it, interference. They would call it like interference, radio that are like a type of interference, and it would show up right in the main packet. It would show up on the tower like, oh, at this time we had this interference, and this is what it like did to the frequency We have specific algorithms to like ensure modulation. So this is what it does for like canceling things out, etc. So there's ways that you can find out in your immediate area who's blasting something from NASA. That's what you guys are doing with indigenous people. Oh, you're like making satellites specific to each group to like talk about how to steal and plagiarize. Oh, okay, they don't have shit. They don't have nothing. They don't have fucking anything. Okay, be cool. This cult-like group linked to the killing of border agent and 5 others. It's Cyborgia. They got caught. Yeah, they're calling it that Zizin group. They got caught. Cyborgia got caught in America. They're officially done in the workforce. That sucking fucking your family, that's officially done. It's over. So the longer that this goes on, like, hey guys, but we all got fired. They fired the entire department. Oh, the more that you keep on going, remember, everyone's using this to like get you out of job. They did a perfect thing, like playing at Department of Labor and EDD. That's why I said it doesn't really matter because I know for a fucking fact, I got me a new iguana. I got me that rice cooker. You guys see where I am. I'm not dealing with any drama. People are finding out what the fuck is going on with people playing with frequency modulation. Somebody's gonna find out. Okay, I don't really care about that. People are gonna find out that people don't really care about like what you're lying about because they're seeing what's going on in their community with missing kids and chaos. They know I'm a Hafisa. That's it. Okay. So whatever you're doing, just know that people don't care. They don't believe you. They know that there's something wrong with you. Okay, cool. Open AI whistleblower. They said that it was a homicide. Then they said it was a suicide. It's an Indian dude because they're gonna play with his family because they were playing on people's farm. Um, COVID-19 vaccine mandates. Yeah, no more. Executive order. And you guys are wondering why Donald Trump is getting blessings. Look at Donald them. They have their own theme song. Somebody thought that that was hilarious. It's not. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, somebody like made a music video for it in space. It was actually hilarious. Um, and this is going really deep in the media. Principal and 2 former teachers arrested at Arlington Charter School in connection to child abuse investigation. Okay, I thought you said that that was my iguana or my octopus. Okay, I thought you said that they would just submit. And okay, that's what they're doing, taking little black and brown kids out of class, drugging them and molesting them over this. Okay, they stole my this and stole my that. That's very, very, very deadly for you to have that in your mind, okay? That's very dangerous and deadly, okay? It's bringing you like danger, okay? So I just need you to know that you're not safe. Yeah, this woman suffered pain for 35 years because they purposely left the tube in her body after a C-section on purpose. Maternal child health. Thank you, Latifah Simon and all y'all. It was deeper than that and ruining everyone's movement and then harassing people that are doing the work and everyone getting ratchet ass epidurals because you're stupid and playing with whites. hmm the Department of Homeland Security is firing 12 employees from a federal cybersecurity agency because they stopped all election fraud investigations to play with misinformation. It's done. They're going to hit them over that election fraud and everything else. Donald, he can't deny it. But okay, well, you're the president now, so you're going to help with this. Actually, that's not a bad thing. And that's why Donald there, he did that. They played, but he's not really getting hit with that because Kamala Harris is a clown. That's very unfortunate. I don't think that she would have been any better. Because look at your clunkla. Okay, well, it's quiet. I don't care what color the president is. That's a joke, anyways. That's fine. At least Donald was making Jenna. Yeah, Dua, he's trying to make Dua his niece. It's okay. He's going to get put on a chemical saver to help him. Okay. Cory Booker approved. Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes approved because they've introduced a bill. Because Mr. Redpath himself, that's too serious. Because Mr. Redpath himself and his original vision for the AFIC to combat nonsense and the kidnapping and rape of Black men that are causing inter-county interstate and international race riots. They've introduced a bill to honor 200,000 Union soldiers with gold medal. So also because you guys want to do something stupid with the HTTP protocol and playing on Instagram with my granddaddy's closet, he's getting a gold medal and so am I. Because I don't know, they might as well been here. You never know. Some ladies waiting to find out that. Let me just find out that they brought me here and tried something. 19-year-old Tesla Cybertruck driver. There was like a big ass crash in the East Bay. He was on high on cocaine and drunk. He was just getting extra love from his mom. Woo! Religious aggravation charges. Stop playing with Quran. Stop doing that in public, okay? It's not that serious. Stop starting shit. Yeah, Cash Patel here. They're going exposing him that he failed to disclose companies involved in $1 million land deal. Eric Adams, what they're doing in New York is about to happen in San Francisco. Yeah, and they know what's happening in New York is about to happen in San Francisco with Mahoney and all them. So you guys saw that at the mayor's office. Just know that that's going to happen here. Okay, Meta, Facebook purportedly means will now technically truthfully they did. So Meta purportedly trained its AI on more than 80 terabytes of pirated content. Okay, cool. And that includes my computer too being uploaded. So now you guys know how they're building that AI. So remember, there's going to be something that has to form at the level of Python, C++, and assembly language where your code just gets completely blocked from like people playing with it. Tesla car, Tesla Cybertruck in self-driving mode crashes into pole. I mean, I'm telling you, this Tesla fuckery, they're having a hard time. Okay. It says British couple is being held in Iran. I think that's a good idea because they're playing with Cyborgia. Kissimmee, Florida. The chief of police for Kissimmee, Florida. A new one. What's going on? Ghana ex-finance minister declared a fugitive. 6 African countries, their politicians got hit over this U.S. aid. Yeah, so here it goes. Let's get started. Ghana's ex-finance minister declared a fugitive. Okay, playing in Daisy's apartment, starting stuff. Okay, we'll just leave her alone. I just thought maybe like, okay, kill all of them, upload all of them, upload the entire fucking family. Somebody's like, oh, why are they uploading people's kids to virtual reality? Isn't that what you're doing with UCSF? Early intervention. By the way, the whole entire Black and Brown community is gonna sue UCSF for building the next round of CPS because that was all done. We all have jobs. We don't need all that. Like we're grown. Just stop starting shit in our head. We're recovering and starting that. Like early mental health and playing with frequency modulation because everyone's sitting here watching what you're doing. Yeah, there's a way to track that by your house. And in a minute, I'm just gonna go ahead and make it open source because I can go ahead and like we can digitize the cost spectrum band. We can do any of that. It's like going into the database for the substance. Only certain high priests and high priestesses can do that. And then just digitize it, make a hex table for it, and then we just have it for review purposes. Okay. Gordon Ramsay, his restaurant closes after multiple complaints. Okay, good, because they were stealing supply, causing hella drama, and MF doing eucalyptus, that song. 200,000 federal employees are going to be getting fired, most of them from the IRS, for this tax season for what they were doing with Air Conklin. Um, Turkey's top banker, Omer Aras, is under investigation. He's going to be arrested. Okay, let's stop. A PKK and playing with, specifically, it was the Opals. Like, okay, that's their bread and butter. And we know how to find them. Instantly, they found it, customs, all of it. Stolen shit. You know, too much chaos. A lot of you guys need to be careful playing, like, with that type of warfare. That's very treacherous. Um, Detroit. They're looking for a new chief of police. They wanted to ask this dude from Chicago to do it. Yeah, chief of police in Detroit. Yeah, then Oakland. Then okay, because you guys are misbehaving. So in most of the major cities, oh, some of you guys found out about Atlanta. The chief of police for Atlanta, the old one, the black dude. Yeah, yeah, all at once. Yeah, because organ trafficking and everyone going missing all at once, and then huge chaotic wars. Yeah, somebody just found out. Hey, is it? Can we actually get sued? You can get sued. All I need to do is give it to a lawyer. Everyone's just waiting to like clean up their akashi anyways and make money. It's really nothing. Some of you guys already heard that there was like a legal group that they wanted to support me with the case, and they were playing on my phone and email. They're going to find out the worst about that today because the first thing that they have to do is submit a complaint, and they know that. That's why they're trying to delay this and that to see if they can like play with making a copy of another database to upload. But then they just also found out too that there's something about not being able to upload my name or certain reports and complaints and shit like that because they were planning it the entire time to then go and feed kids paper to talk about magical powers. That this is really going to get a lot of people murdered. This is going to get a lot of people fucking wiped out. Oh, also too, somebody's just not finding out like how far like I was actually going in tech. Okay, good. Okay, it says Israeli ex-general says Israel failed miserably in Gaza war. Yeah, he's the former head of Israel's National Security Council. Yeah, look at this. Sacramento guilty to stealing identities and inventing fake jobs in EDD fraud. Yeah, and they work in proximity to that place. Mara to us too. Several. I do have this for the community, okay? Um, okay, this is for the community after talks of Haiti, Haiti. Okay, yeah, here's some stuff. And God punished you guys for like trying to hide this. It's called KAW Academy, okay? Um, Free courses for Haitians. It's for Haiti. So it's like something to like people just can't go in and out and play. Yeah, not yet. Also, too, somebody got caught with that whole plagiarizing and stealing, and they're just not realizing, oh, I just invalidated my name. Somebody's finding out something stupid about playing with me, and oh, you can't get your credits. Okay. Oh, because everyone was watching Daisy's computer, so they went around at Department of Education, yeah, and they sealed something off. Something with continuing education and like, oh, certain like academies that you can unit and transfer them. There needs to be a mandate put out with Miss McMahon. She's the new head of the Department of Education that only certain people can get access to that, and it's people that had to deal with A, B, C, and D, and then the schools that they're going to in their country to get the paperwork. They need to also be the one to step up and filter out bullshit, and that's currently going on in a major way. So a lot of people are finding out that they can't transfer it. It doesn't mean anything. Having it on their record is actually fucking them up, and it's because Cyborgia really ruined. There's a lot more things getting like sealed up and tied up because of them. I mean, before you could take your income, like I have money in my bank account, get an apartment, things like that. But because of, and this is where like a lot of black and brown people are going to find out that they're going to be eligible for a certain type of subsidy to help them move up because of what they did with credit, playing in the credit system, playing with everyone's money, and then starting like a lot of bullshit. Also, too, please look into the community benefit agreements for San Francisco and who's getting what money and what that's being spent on. Be careful with this. Putting China did this and this and that, and then we're the research team that had to help fix this and that. Nah. Also, just be careful starting shit, okay? Um, this lady, she got killed because it says they're playing Russian roulette. A cyclist fatally struck by a DEA agent. How do you know that that wasn't by design? Issa Rae and them. I'm not working with Kennedy Center because of Donald Trump. Hey, Donald, do you want to know something about Issa Rae and them? Should I expose what they were doing with another female named Candace? She's dark skinned with the bowl cut. Should I expose what they did that blew up LA and started all this? And this is like one pathway that Drake was like using to kidnap like different artists and playwrights and stuff, as something with like, oh, we can put this on Quelly TV. Should I talk about Issa Rae and what they did and why they're blacklisted? Okay, and the niggas that are like getting married in their group to expose them, you guys can come out now. Okay, good. Because I was wondering like how you guys were getting information and getting this and that, and who was giving you guys all these scripts and this creative stuff, and you did you do that, and who's playing with a bunch of people. Oh, it's the sound technology. Do you want me to expose that to Donald? Do you want to play holier than now? You want to play after what you guys were doing, playing with magic and starting shit? Do you know that Issa Rae is secretly on that YBSF group? Her and like four other people, and they've been like slowly starting all this like nonsense in tech that got DEI defunded. I got myself off that thing like years ago. I just unsubscribed because it's hella sloppy and messy. They use that to blacklist people all the time. They were trying to bring that up, like, oh, she got off. She hasn't been on here in years. Okay, because there was like 6 fights that they're trying to like affiliate me with. Like, oh, mm, yeah, it's like a big ass public listserv. They have one like in almost every city. Young Black San Francisco YBSF. It's for the whole Bay Area. And then there's a female that came and told me, like, do you know that they just want to have sex with that group of them and they play games? There's a female that told me all about this, and she works high up. So they know about Ebony, they know about Lexi Butler, they know about what you guys do, they know about your freaky ass sex parties, and that's how you get into tech and playing with people. Cool. HUD employees are bracing for what they hear will be drastic staff cuts. Yeah, we don't need all these people because we can automate all that. And a lot of people are getting put off HUD, and then also too, who got kicked out of their housing, who got kicked off their voucher because you're playing with people. That was a very big thing with Cardi. And now somebody in the family, you can find out like, oh, they killed our cousin's boyfriend, her husband, and then they said, oh, crime free housing, but the whole apartment set it up because the property manager was playing with London Breed. And then she found out that like 80 people got hit. New York public housing, it was a big ass thing, and San Francisco public housing, they got hit too. That's what they do and play. Yeah, it says Salt Typhoon strikes again. More U.S. internet service providers, universities, and telecoms network hit by Chinese hackers. But there's one station in my building, you haven't arrested them. So stop doing this when you're playing with them, okay? Cool. Yeah, NASA awarded SpaceX a contract for $2.9 billion. Says it right here. Okay, so that means that you're responsible for the fentanyl epidemic. Okay, cool. Arizona police procedures exposed a massive policy database hack. Yeah, they got into manifestos and shit like that, looking for that early love, more love, extra love, that whole unpatch. And now they're Ocho, all that. They just look different names. They found a lot of bullshit. Somebody committed suicide. 300 staff members at the National Nuclear Security Administration fired. Okay, you're not doing anything. Moving money around to molest kids and like move uteruses of black women from here to there. Yeah, for spiritual children to get our powers back. Do you know how like stupid you sound in front of people? Like, listen to what I'm saying. Like, oh, they stole our spiritual powers, and they have to. Well, it's in the Torah here, basically. And then you're playing with Bible paper and Quran paper, and then you're doing drugs after you're fucking your family, powering yourself up to come and play with people, and you think that we take you seriously. And you're getting into heroin, crack, and meth fueled like meth-induced like rage just to play on the computer. Like, come on, that's my octopus. And you think people take you seriously. And then you're finding out things about like mass like murders or like ridiculous fucking crazy ass violence. And you're like, why are they responding like that? Also, somebody found out that a plane flipped over in Toronto. Are you paying attention? Okay, good. Yeah, turn on that song. That's my Donald Trump act. And she was hitting it. You guys are really messy. So, I mean, not yet. Not yet. But this is just a sign for Stephanie and them. Play with me, I play with you. Like, but I can do more. Cool. You want to play with me? I can do more. Okay, cool, cool. Over 1,000 employees at CDC were fired. You, whoa, twice. Yeah, this is making America great again. It's hella quiet. Now everyone can find out what happened in public health. They're not putting out pseudoscience. They're just waiting. They're cleaning our house so that we can like do the work. Because everyone saw that you were playing with HIV, something with foodborne, chemical servers. You have to put something on the medication. People have been getting help for years. They know that. Be careful too. Also, something's coming out with a bunch of black and brown professionals getting misdiagnosed with STDs and shit like that, so people can play with your career later. Yeah, and there's a bunch of money on the table for that too. You don't even have to worry about filing. They've already found it. You have sex in your family, you fuck on your dad, and you're coming into my office with somebody's medical records talking about they're a danger to the community. Okay. Also, too, something about Ashara. It's just a danger to the community. We sell crack and we're starting shit. And also, too, getting Barbara Lee's son tapped out because she said something stupid on dash cam playing with those officers. Like, oh, I work with Barbara Lee and I work with this person and that person. And now Barbara Lee's trying to make it seem like she has no hand in this because of what Ashara them, their name came out in raping people. Yeah, getting people onto different drugs and mushrooms and shit like that and trying to have sex parties when she's on her period. That's what these hoes are doing. Okay, cool. Yeah, they've actually officially turned this whole case on her, and she's trying to figure out how to hide that. Right, because also to something with sponsorship and finding out how much people don't fuck with her at all. At all. Cool. Thank you guys for running your hand approved for everybody. The US Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency. Why do you have that? It's called CISA. Why do you have this? You have Department of Homeland Security. All these like ad hoc, this and that, delete all that, okay? Also, too, some people were on my computer last night and they were just not finding out like, oh, about legal stuff, about this whole justice initiative. Let me remind you guys too that I put out the document. I'm trying to like get together where I'm gonna host a site. That's just the only thing. But for now, I have the document up with all the writing that you need. That's how usually it starts. So let me put that Google link right here so you guys can have it. Right. So you got my email. Let that be all that you need. It's a cease and desist. Cool. The justice, new justice. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna go put the link there, and then you guys can like go in and out of it and see different things and stuff like that. Stop uploading people to virtual reality. Also, to make sure you do your taxes, and yeah, for Haiti, yeah, it's very extensive. Please go out and do your thing. Also, to remember H1N1, somebody solid. I'll take. Yeah, there's a female. She's local to San Francisco. I've seen you before. You're very beautiful. Please, we can work it for you. Okay. Also, too, there's an auntie that's made it to my channel. Don't worry, I'm not mad at you, but just be careful, okay? Because you don't want to get involved in what they're like planning there. Yeah, I'm leaving. I've left that place. Okay, here. So let me just go ahead and put this in the chat box so you guys can get it. I'm gonna put it in the comment section too, so you can get into the justice that document, and it has links, and then also has the link to the form where people stalking or harassing you with license plates. Okay, a spreadsheet, and then the feds are checking it every day. Let's see what they do today. It's trying to make it seem like, oh, we're not. It reduced greatly yesterday. Also, too, remember, I see you more than twice. You're getting pepper sprayed, okay? So I see you one time, that's okay. I see you again, I'm gonna blind you, okay? And I want you to take that very seriously. I want you to take care of yourself. See, when you take care of yourself and you respect yourself, you don't put yourself into situations like that where you're constantly like in the line of fire legally to get tapped out. Also, there's a woman that everyone's getting fired. Like, oh, ooh, we're all getting fired though. So now we need to go around and make it seem like we didn't do all that with Daisy and play like that in San Francisco because everyone's watching. Because no, you actually can't do that in San Francisco and they just found out. Okay, cool. Like I said, Daniel Lorry, he's getting a scandal worse than the mayor's office of New York. Cool. hmm Former Marvel exec claims ex Disney boss denied him a promotion because he was another old white guy. So now they want to go do DEI lawsuits. Don't start that, okay? Okay, so Dom, let your people know like that's not what that's for. It's because that they were playing with it. That's what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. Okay, cool. So this dude, Robert Stephens, is a pedophile. Okay, good. Thank you for putting your face in the media because three people have your phone tapped. Okay. Also, the UN is finding out people know about spectrum bands that they carry them, and that's what you learn when you go to IT school. When you go to computer science school, especially when it comes to networking programming, you learn that the United Nations is the IXP provider. Oh, so they know that it's you sitting there with holes that have no vagina. There's like a big ass gaping hole right there. One leg here, one leg here. It's a big ass hole. People know that you're sitting there with holes playing on the computer because you're jumping in our hair. Doge impersonators demand sensitive information at SF City Hall because I told you, Matt Haney and all them, they're getting hit. They can't give them data. Cool, be careful. 400 million Cybertruck deal for the government. Where that is, stop it. Oh, actually, that's a good idea. Yeah, to take over Tesla. Yeah, we just get the Cybertrucks. We know they're garbage, and then we can say, look at quality. We did this and that. Let the government take that over. It's fine. HBCU professor Jocelyn Nicole Wilson found dead. Spelling. She was a math instructor. Didn't I tell you about this lady that was playing? Her and her husband. He's still missing from Lake. Yeah. Oh, she's a math professor? Yeah. And people were coming to tell her about this, and she was going trying to find white supremacist groups to play in. Yeah, a U.S. attorney for Philadelphia region. She resigned because they were playing with Meek and they were playing games. Why are they doing that? New York City controller accused Elon Musk of stealing $80 million from New York because they canceled some money that they gave for federal emergency management for the immigration stuff. Yeah, and a lot of that money they were using to try to get warehouses go play with people's kids. I told you guys that's what they were doing in mass. They were going to different places, like rounding up different kids. Like, oh,